You want
Yep, we're
you
good.
want to catch everything.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it is authentic.
You know, yeah, authentic is killer.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello.
Got one of my housemates here, Sean. Super cool dude.
Thank you very much.
He's interested in
You're super cool.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
He's interested in making some online content sometime soon, kind of like I've been doing, and I think he would have a lot of great stories to tell with your experience and your recovery. So we're just doing like a quick video, or just a little bit, just to introduce. Sean, do you want to tell the people maybe about yourself? Or?
About my testimony.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that would be a long story, and I'm not going to tell you right now everything, but what I am going to tell you is that what drives me is what drives me the most is reality. Okay.
How so?
Well, just that we're skulls, we're bones, we're driven by blood. You don't have a battery, right? So you really have to like appreciate what it is and who you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are unique. Everybody is. So if you're being hosed one way or another by whether it be drugs or whether you found yourself into some kind of an addiction, you're not alone. But you are unique. Everybody. So, period.
Yeah, so kind of recognizing that everyone is unique, and we're all individuals like that. That's
well, not kind of. I mean, we're so special that it's. I don't think anybody. We don't get the benefit of the doubt by the state or just people that are in charge. We actually kind of get boned along the way.
Yeah, that's true, man. Yeah. Certainly not
Well,
not
it
good.
doesn't work. Okay, so we could actually be better if you didn't have obstacles. Okay.
Yeah.
For instance, let me give you an example. So like the Egyptians, right? I mean, these guys, their civilization went on for like 5,000 years.
Yeah.
And they built things that were impressive and stuff like that.
Well, yeah.
I don't know if it was driven by slavery, and I'm not quite sure how it really worked, but it worked.
Yeah.
And so, just being part of a nation that right now is, I'm not saying criminal. It's just it's half-ass.
Yeah, the system's definitely flawed.
Yeah. Yes. There you go. Flawed. And I'm not pinning on nobody. I'm not saying they're doing a bad job. And I want everybody to know they're doing a really good job. I just think that we're being, that you have there's a monkey on our back. So to speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the whole system. I mean, like the justice system. I don't know if you have had any involvement in the legal system, but I have.
Fortunately, not.
Yeah, that's good because that the legal system sucks, but just the whole like other systemic.
Yeah. It's not even funny. I don't mean to laugh at that kind of thing, but it's fucking rude.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people in prison for absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Well, and I know you weren't laughing at that.
Or you or any of it. I'm just like.
But yeah, I mean, just kind of how things are in general, especially like with treatment and stuff like that, like mental health and addiction resources. I think those are really lacking.
Yeah. Well, at least at least America. I can't say that I have always been helped. Hell, I live here. I always say that, but the state of Washington, they put me through a program that allowed me to just keep trying. Every time I fell, you got back up, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And what a great resource, good people. I just don't know, like, where does it end? Is it gonna? Here's my thing: is it gonna last another 100 years?
Yeah.
Longevity.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're gonna keep making the alcohol, if you're gonna keep printing the, the drugs, or however you put it, how much longer can you really? How much longer can this sustain?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like by continuing to help and support people.
Like,
Do you have an idea on that?
So you're kind of wondering about like the longevity of those resources and like treatment.
Yeah,
stuff like
absolutely.
That. Yeah, that's a really good question. I don't know, like it seems like addiction and mental health, like it just is worsening and worsening.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I can't say it definitely, but
yeah. I mean, you got to remember too, like it's been around for a long time. So addiction's been around since man figured out how to be addicted. Okay. Right now, it really seems like it's a huge matter because it just seems flooded with addiction, but I don't think it's really changed at all. Okay, it's like people think murder, is getting worse and worse, but murder has been around for fucking ever.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you got to remember Nazis and that kind of shit. You got to remember that there was but see, what I want to talk about, I don't want to talk about necessarily the past, but you can't help it. I want to talk about the future.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So that's kind of what you're like.
I'm interested in the
about
future.
talking
Thank
about
you.
the future.
The niche, or whatever the fuck you call it.
I think that's a really great idea to because I think it's good to look back at the past, but if you stay stuck in the past,
you can't stay stuck.
Yeah, that's terrible.
But you got to recognize the past, and that's the only reason I know about the future.
Yeah, well, exactly.
There is a crystal ball. It doesn't have anything to do with the. Doesn't have anything to do with the future. It's what happened in the past.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But I think focusing on the future though is like so great because it's like we can't change the past, but we can definitely
can change the future.
Yeah, we can definitely shape the future, and also I think also just being mindful.
Mindful
in the present moment. That's
Those
one thing
words,
I try to do too. So
that's good.
Mindful and then optimistic about the
Hope,
future.
Yeah. Passionate.
Yes.
Just things that. Realism.
Yeah, like you said, kind of just being realistic and
and the only thing that I guess what drives me the most is the kids, because I don't want to see them in any kind of situation that I'm in. Yeah, but I can definitely see that they're headed for fucking disaster.
Yeah,
because somebody, whether it be 100 men, women, I don't know who the fuck they are, but they're gonna fuck us left and right.
Oh, I know, yeah. Yeah, like the I curse on here occasionally.
Well, sometimes I can't help it.
Oh yeah, no, it's all good.
I'm trying to watch my mouth.
But so you're saying like kind of like the elites or like the just
I don't know,
select few people.
I'm not quite sure who they are.
Yeah,
I know they're assholes.
Yeah. Seriously, and you raise a good point about being concerned for the future of children. I mean, it's like,
get real, man.
Yeah,
it's not like I want them to. I certainly don't want them to be in the same situation I am, where we're looking for a way out when we're already in it.
Yeah,
I want these kids to be able to be like, okay, well, this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about like the Indians, the real Indian, or our native sisters and brothers?
No.
Well, when we took over America, right? They actually they were kind of a gang.
Okay.
So gangs would oppose other gangs.
Oh, like different like tribes and stuff.
Tribes, thank you. Okay, but a lot of them, what each tribe did, and you have to respect. Is that they would if they took an animal down, they would skin it
Oh.
They would eat it all.
Yeah,
they would wear the coat. They would, and what we do is we just fucking kill them all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that sucks because aren't we better than... How come we haven't learned from the past? And where are we headed in this distant, shitty future?
Yeah, so it kind of sounds like you think like, if we, kind of devolving in terms of like, like using everything efficiently, like how worse it is possibly going to get.
You use it all, man. I'm talking all the way down from the... you certainly don't throw plastic in the ocean, and you don't, if you're going to be, you be careful with things, you be patient with things. You don't just sit there and violate everything that's not going to make any sense. You got to think ahead. And what this world's doing right now, the only thing it thinks about is what's going to happen to me tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm sick and tired of that. It's like, what's going to happen to you and your family in 20 years?
Yeah.
And people are like, 20 years?
Oh, that's far away.
I'll be dead in 20 years. I don't give a fuck. And I'm like, oh, you don't give a fuck? I said, well, I got nieces and nephews that are just being born, so fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
right.
that's understandable.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, dude.
I know it sounds hardcore, and I know it sounds... sometimes I get a lot of people tell me that it's negative.
I wouldn't say that's negative.
How could it be?
Yeah, I mean, if anything, that's...
I actually care about...
that's a good thing.
The future. Okay? Now, I would give up my life to save the next generation.
Like literally, like sacrificing your life if it meant saving, like...
Yes. I would, definitely. Absolutely. I'm lucky to be alive, man.
Yeah.
I've lost a lot of brothers. I've lost a lot of sisters along the way. And bottom line, I know where I'm going when I die, and I just I could give two fucks about my interests.
Yeah.
When I'm more interested in what is it gonna mean for a kid in our next 40 years.
Yeah.
What's a 1-year-old gonna be in my 40 years? You know how I see what he's gonna be? If this shit continues, and you know what shit I'm talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Education system.
Oh, that's
who knows how much he'll be charged, or he or she. Who knows how much gas is going to be, or whether it's electric. Are the salmon going to be around? Is there any? Is there who's pulling the strings at that time? Well, I'm here to tell you right now, it's going to be the same family members that are fucking us left and right now. Those are who's going to be in charge, and I'm sick and fucking tired of it.
Yeah.
Catch that. Post it.
Sean,
I don't give a shit.
It was good making a video with you. And yeah, guys, when he makes a YouTube channel, I'll definitely link it in this video, or I'll talk about it in another video. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Even if I get in trouble for that. Oh, dude, you're not going to get in trouble
for that.
Give a shit. No, you're not going to get in trouble. But yeah,
I'm going to speak my mind.
And
I like the way you ask questions.
Yeah, well, thank you.
You're a good host.
Thank you.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, guys, if you liked it, definitely leave a like, comment, let us know. Show some love to Sean. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.